And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Miller. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Big-time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. Turner runs. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. Rudder goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Next offering misses, and that is ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Makes the grab, one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boom. I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs, but this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it.
No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball.
This one in the dirt. 1 out, the runner at second. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Now
Ball
one
2.
missed.
2-2 the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And no one can get there. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 on, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Buxton to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Laser could be trouble. Here comes Freddie around third. 1 run across, headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 4-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Mike Tauchman getting ready to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. Tauchman is gone.
Batting 8th, catcher Tyler Heineman.
Tyler Heineman up next for the Mariners.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fastball is outside. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. Stays alive. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Struck him out looking. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, today's starting pitcher, J.deGROM. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first, and now Michael Harris the second. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Nimmo bats left, throws right, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. And that is out of play. And a pitch. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And a base hit up the middle. Buxton returns it to the infield. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. So up next, Francisco Alvarez.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5. After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Machado over at second. Tatis on at first with 2 down. Foul ball there. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
The throw to first, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Top of the second, and now for Seattle, Dalen Lyle. Miller back to work. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's Trey Turner. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Turner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Slapped foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 4 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Trevor Larnach.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field, way back there. And gone! And they're chipping away. It's 4-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now here is Marcelo Meyer. And first offering is fouled off. DeGrom ready to fire now. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's Miguel Amaya. DeGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Travis Bazzana, batting with one down, takes a strike. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. That's a little bit low. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike two.
2 strikes.
Amaya leads off first with one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. Michael Harris II stands in for the Phillies.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. Second and third, 1 away. That's towards center. Buxton moves under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 4 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
I got 1 ball,
And that
1
one
strike.
almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's off the inside edge. Full count now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Man at first, Freddie Freeman up next for the Mariners. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Josh Bell at the plate now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Liner, base hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Man at first with one gone, and now here's Jeff McNeil. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. On the ground, could be 2. Meyer to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Alvarez, the next to hit, takes outside. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. High in the air, out to right. Tauchman under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Right side, Bazana gets it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Heineman.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Heineman struck out looking at his first at bat.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
One down, base is empty.
Ball inside.
And that's ball four.
Ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Dalen Lyle. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, called strike. Lyle, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tag, safe at
He's in there,
second.
he's safe.
And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Man at second. Swings over the top of that one. Caught in between, trying for third now. Tags the runner.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Runner on the go. Safe at second with a stolen base. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Out there to center. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not. But off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Bryce Miller won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Rafael Montero.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Counts 1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Turner runs. They pitch out.
No strike.
Safe at second, and that was not close. 80 stolen bases for him this season. How is that possible? And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 6-2. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Outside,
ball one.
and 1-1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Chop to first, and that chance handled. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop,
Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there. Strike one.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ball, that's low.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And now two aboard. To third, tag, got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So a man aboard. Travis Bazzana stands in for the Phillies. Inside, almost got him.
That's ball two.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Harris at the plate now. That's ball one. And 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
That's hard hit on the line. Lyle makes the grab, and that is that. Phillies leave a couple. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Byron Buxton. Late with the swing there.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Freeman stands in here, takes ball one low. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Montero fires. Freeman hits it in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh
2
Bell.
outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Bell. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
DeGrom back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
In the dirt, 1-2 to count. That one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Manny Machado, the next to hit, and ball 1. Nimmo at second with nobody out. Outside with a breaking ball. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And Manny gets a piece.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt, blocked. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And Machado able to spoil that pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 2 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that's in the dirt.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2 the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that is downstairs. Ball 3. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And it's fouled away. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mike Tauchman up next for the Mariners. This one in the air center field. Harris makes the catch. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Up the middle, and that one handled. On to first. That ends the frame. Nobody left for Seattle. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering is in for a strike. The M's leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Amaya,
Nope.
the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball
Oh,
one,
he's
no
got to be
strike.
pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very...
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. And he drops it down the third baseline. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Trey Turner at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Lyle gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a foul out of play.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One down. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Tatis going back. Way back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add a pair. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So one out, nobody on. Now here is Byron Buxton. That one not close. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The turn by Meyer at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Phillies, second baseman, Travis Posada.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. JoJo Romero.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Romero, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton sizes this one up, makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, center fielder,
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. He sends it out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 8-3.
Fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
1 out, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's downstairs.
2 balls,
2 strikes the count. On the ground, right side, McNeil. Over to first, and there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And there's the ball.
2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. And the count is 3-1. Fernando
1
Tatis Jr. on deck for the Phils. There's the strike at the knees.
3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New pitcher for the Mariners, Pete Fairbanks. He last pitched 2 days ago. Tatis in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
Ball 2.
This one high in the air to left center. Lyle moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 8-3. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Nardi.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now, Josh Bell. That one fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Jeff McNeil. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Harris makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder Mike Tauchman.
Here's Mike Tauchman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Banks also getting ready. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But they lead at 8-3. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Phillies catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Lead off for the Phillies. Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Just
Ball one.
missed.
1-0.
Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
That's a ball.
That misses. And a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And downstairs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Pete Fairbanks will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Brooks Raley on to pitch here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And the batter now, Trevor Larnach. And that drops in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. It didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow through, you're going to run into knocks just like that. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Hauls it in for the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Miguel Amaya. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Just missed. That one misses. And now 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Alvarez, the lead runner at second. Larnach over at first with 1 away. And that's a base hit. throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Bazana in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third. They take the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Phillies leave them loaded. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Mariners, Tyler Heineman. Nardi back to work. And there's a foul ball. Popped up. Meyer makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. 1 for 3. Lyle checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Turner.
Trey Turner up next for the Mariners. Foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Muncy digs in.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Muncy hits one in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Brian Buxton.
Strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Nardi checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 8 and the Phillies 3. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here. Machado, and here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brooks Raley won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Adrian Hauser.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
There's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ball one there. Ripped on a line. Lyle hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider. Hauser, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks. But because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. And there's a strike. And foul ball. The Phils down to their final strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take game 1 of the series on the road.
This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.